Hey everybody, welcome back. It's a new weekly. It seems I played a couple hours on stream today. It seems pretty fun. You know what? We can save 1 gold by doing this. I did get some 10 pieces already, but I don't really know. I don't have a model for this week. My model for this week is that it's Monday, and on Monday it tends to be easier to get wins, which is why I'm recording today. Even though, obviously, you know what? Let's go psycho mode. I can't really see a koala being that good for us, but I would accept my loss here if we have to accept a loss. Maybe the koala will have a little extra sauce that I'm unaware of. It could happen. Look, a little buff here that accomplished basically nothing, and we're already 2 HP down. If I get the chance to record SAP on a Monday, then I'm recording SAP on a Monday. Because, like, we've talked about it. Very interesting, even though I don't think it's that good. We've talked about it many times before. One chocolate cake has you spitting out... You'd spit out 2 4-4s instead of a 2-2 that spits out 2 2-2s. Bit of a wash for me, right now at least. But we talked about it before. As the week goes on, the dominant strategies rise to the top. You see what beats you, and as a result, you are more likely to run the squads that beat you when you are choosing what squads to run. So overall, I do find that like the weeklies get harder as the days go on. And I'm basically, at the end of the day, I don't really care about getting better. It's a bad habit, but I'd rather just, you know, have the best chance possible to run some... It's not entirely just because I don't want to lose. Like, part of it is also because it would just be... it allows for a greater diversity of builds to possibly succeed. That being said, the warthog seems crazy this week. If I could get a warthog to pop... Ooh, baby... I just like the tropical fish, and I have run the peacock a little bit this week, and I think it's fine. I will say, I don't really have much interest in this koala. Like, the koala really only works in the shop, right? Or, like, it should only work in the shop to get permanent buffs. So I think it's like you want koala and leech, although I will admit it's been a while. Like, if we could take the leeches from last week and put them on this week, I'm pretty sure that's how you do it, but... Obviously, we're still lacking something here. I do like a woodpecker, but it doesn't seem imperative. Don't really have a good garlic eater. Tamarind, though, hang on here. Sell you. Buff a tamarind. And level you next time. It's possible, because we want to give, like, I think this, if I do have a model for this week, the model that I have is that, hang on, I just need to see if we're so back, we're so back, we're so over, it's so over, the two emotions that humans are experiencing in 2023, we're so back and it's so over. If I have a model this week, it's that you can definitely afford to run late tier units. You don't have to, like, for example, you could sell maybe a tamarin into a rhino. How interesting. I also feel like we could definitely just put a pill, or sorry, a banana on you. And then we're looking for a pill, which is in the weekly this week. Get a monkey, use the monkey from the banana pill to buff the tamarind, to give the stats to, and we're so back at that point. If we're just able to spit out, like, one large rhino, right? Anyway, the whole squad is falling apart. We have 1 life left, so if we're going to do this, we better do it fast. The koala is not doing anything. It can go. Hang on. I'd really like to see a tamarind. Ooh. Ooh. Level me. Give me a goat. That's not what I want. I just... Okay, a pill? Listen, for now... I don't even have the money. Oh, no. It's too early for that. It's so over. We're so back? Wait, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing with this koala, man. Don't lynx me. Don't lynx me. We're so back? Okay. We're lucky. We ended up going up against a lobster team. We ate it for dinner and not in the bad way. What is the bad way? I don't know. I guess if you have to pay for it, then you don't want to get lobster. But if mom and dad are paying because you just graduated from middle school, oh baby, give me the ultimate fisherman's feast with unlimited Cheddar Bay biscuits, please. Don't insult me by saying Cheddar Bay biscuits are free. Really? If they're free, why don't you just walk into the store and try asking for some? They're free with the purchase of an entree, okay? I've been through this with my lawyer. So I told myself I wasn't going to get upset today. I'm rolling. I'm selling. I just don't see a koala doing it for us, and then I'm doing that, and I'm okay with this. I'm okay running 4-squatted here. I don't think we're a lock to win at all, but I do think that a level 2 Rhino against like a summon team would stack up quite nicely. Now they also have a Rhino that's, I would say, relatively unfortunate for me. It's made more unfortunate by the fact that we have weakness, and the whole thing fell apart. But we were getting okay. I think I. Just note to self, the koala, it's a koala non grata, okay? We're never taking the koala ever again until next time. Sell me? Oh, you know what? It's an amazing sale because we get the tutu and then we get the freeze with the magpie. It's essentially a free reroll. Well, well, well. Trust me, I'm not washed, okay? It's not so over. We're so back. Let me be a fatherly believer. And we are so back. I'm sorry, we're going to stop saying it. When you learn something, as I have recently learned about we are so back, it worms its way into your brain. It's very insidious in that way. I'm going to sell you. I'm going to pop you down. I'll roll once, and then stop me right there. You say it too much. It's the way we used to say everything is sus, you know? Or your eyebrows are on fleek. Or, you know, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's never going to happen, you know? Or Napoleon Dynamite quotes, or Anchorman quotes. 60% of the time it works every time, etc., etc. Something with a hurt trigger would go crazy here, man. Freeze me twice. I know this is crazy, but what if we get a peacock? A peacock? A koala? I'm mad at myself. I don't know why. That's way we put way too weird. It's honestly, it's so over. Give me my level. I think we want the stats all on one unit here. This is pretty not good. But I'll stop saying this. So we stopped saying clear. Remember, I used this for a couple of weeks. Anytime I won a game, I would just say, "Oh, we clear them." We got past that. It took a while. You just got to let it work its way through the system, okay? And I think all of these are pretty bad. Peacock must be part of the squad. And freeze me right here. I think Peacock can go crazy this week, but you gotta scale it. And honestly, it's unfortunate. The best way to scale it is probably via a frigate bird. And I really wanna test this hypothesis a little bit. This Tamarin hypothesis. If we could run a Tamarin into like a tier 4 or tier 5 unit that goes crazy, maybe this is a week where the power levels are balanced in such a way that a Tamarin can go off. I don't know. Maybe not. Also, first level, Lynx. We go crazy for a Lynx, man. Absolutely. Let me just see what the second level is. I think Armadillo's pretty good too, quite frankly, but you know, I actually feel like Armadillo is probably better early and then stop me. It just helps our Peacock out. We'll freeze 1 gold with the Magpie, and then we'll combine them and bring a Lynx out. And I think that Lynx is going to be quite a sniper. Because we will have a level 3 unit, which is kind of nutty, honestly. You know I'm about to say it, and I hope you don't be mad at me for... I hope you aren't mad at me for saying it. We're so back. One of these. One of these. I'm going to give you an armadillo, or I'm going to give you a garlic for now. It may not be hyper relevant, but I think that like what I mean is we're probably going to sell an armadillo at some point, but it'll probably generate more alpha for us out of the garlic we're paying 3 gold to give you right now than if we didn't give you the garlic. was just an excuse to use the term alpha, okay? Makes me sound smarter than I am. That was a big one. Don't forget, what are we looking for? Levels, of course. I think Macaw could be kind of crazy. We'd have to probably pill you. Just wait this one out for a second. And, I mean, a frigate bird goes crazy, too. We're really, more than anything else, I think we're looking for a pill. We'd like to pill you, and we'd like a pineapple. We shouldn't have rolled there. But I think Macaque can go crazy this week. I'm trying to work on my cadence. We're putting a monkey or a banana on the ant because we definitely want to pill the ants. To get a scalar out of it would be kind of sick too. All right, it's over for us. We lost the Funky Kong. No, we drew. They didn't have anything inside of the beluga. We're so back. A pill, please. Pineapple's fine. A pill. We're so back. That's the word, right? We pill you. It sucks we don't get the 3 extra gold, but then we're gonna sell the frigate bird. Buy this. We're not running Macaque. We shouldn't have had that frozen the whole time. And honestly, I would run a level 2 armadillo in this situation. I think for sure Shark can go crazy this week. Let's demonstrate we know what we're doing. 613. With a little garlic on top. Seems pretty bad for me. Okay, note to self. Apparently Worm can go crazy this week. Monkey leveling seems like it'll help a lot. But Lynx leveling is simply more fun. I'm sorry. It's the honest to goodness truth. Well... may have made a mistake there. There's really no reason to go 4-squatted, except for the fact that I wanted the Lynx to hit first. And let's set it. No, I think it still makes more sense this way. I want the Lynx to level up first, so that it can... It's just more exciting this way. We're probably going to lose to this squad, and I'm probably going to cry. Just, like, be aware of that in advance here. Tears may be shed. Because this looks like a team that we should definitely be able to beat. And instead, we're going to draw. That could be worse, but... Okay, how about this? Keep buffing the armadillo. I guess we've kind of abandoned our peacock, unfortunately. And you know what? I think we're kind of past the shark's window. Wouldn't mind this. Oh, probably you buff a monkey here. I was hoping to get like a banana. No banana, another chocolate. Okay. Level 2 monkey. The problem we have is that we have, like, no attack. Which is why we need the warthog. Yeah! And if we get the warthog rolling, then the world's our oyster. I just realized I was so excited that we were, like, gonna win this one. We were actually definitely gonna lose, and it wasn't even close. Shark's pretty good. Turns out Shark's pretty good, but then a warthog. Hang on. Here we go. 2 warthogs. I don't think he's heard of 2 warthogs, Pippin. Give random friends +1 attack, +1 health for every 3 attack this has. So we need the buffs have to come in fast and furious, and we don't have a whole lot of HP left, like as a gamer here. So we could use a little support. That's a pretty small buff. It's not worth too much here. But it might be enough to just, like, not completely embarrass me, but still have me looking pretty terrible. Okay, turns out Husky. Husky's doing some work, too. How about that? One of these. You don't have to be here, man. I actually feel like maybe... I mean, and this is... We're making a pretty bold play on lethal. But if you're gonna make a bold play, I guess, like, on lethal's the time to do it. Another chocolate really would have hit the spot, but nevertheless. You hate to see it? You still hate to see it? We could draw these. We could draw these by 1. Okay. And then give me a chocolate or a warthog so I could level my warthog. Come on, chocolate or a warthog so I can level my warthog. You take a steak. I don't think this is going to be super relevant, but chocolate or a warthog? Chocolate or a warthog? Dude, you're teasing me here. You're just teasing me. 1 monkey might not be enough to get the job done. So they got their own monkey. My whole squad is dead. My whole squad's dead, and you got a big shark. All right, listen. Note to self: huskies and sharks. Huskies and sharks. Crickets in the early game, very nice. Also a 2-3. I think ants still pretty good too. Let me get an elderly fangirl. I'm sure I've got some septuagenarians watching this. It's just, you know, come on, you give me this. I still think we got it. That's how narcissistic I am. I still, until the final moment, I still held out hope that maybe our crickets were just, but they cleared them. Let's put it that way. You probably got some septuagenarians watching this video. And I mean watching the video on purpose, by the way. I don't mean like your grandson put the video on and you just are subjected to it, wondering why, you know, he's not doing the same thing you did when you were his age. You know, going out for a little malted soda down at the 5 and Dime. Well, you know why, Grandpa? You know why he's not doing that? It's because the 5 and Dime, a malted soda, now costs $12.99 because the only people who buy it are in their 60s. They grew up drinking them. Then they got union jobs where they had a pension. They retired, they got disposable income. And you know what they call it? They call it the $14.99 milk shop spot. Milkshake stop shop shack? I don't know. Listen, I lost it. It's so over. Give me a flamingus. Freeze a pill, because we're going to want to kill something in the future. And really, you're just here just to fill space. And let's see, are we so back? Nasty. They got a little 3-for-1 at the start. That's gotta hurt. I would say it's so over. But we lost by a bird. No big deal. Probably you would kill your ants, keep your flamingo for now. Roll. Sure. Not in love with it, but sure. Not in love with it. Pretty unhappy with this, but I think you can at least do something for us. Just, yeah, I think with the peacock, you gotta either commit, you gotta go all in on it as early as possible, or maybe you can take it for a couple of rounds and then move off of it before you've, like, you know, failed to build around it. I wouldn't level this, though. I would pill. Garlic does exist now. I would rather have that than have a cucumber. Realistic chance we could get it. Come on. That's very nice. I know we're going to be 4-squatted. It's pretty typical for me, apparently, to be 4-squatted. Make the most healthy enemy weak. What about selling a cricket? Running a flea at the front. And then, like, a second flea? I mean, we're putting, like, all of our eggs in one basket for sure. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. He's a genius. Say it with me. We're so back. Give me this. You know what? Actually, we can maybe... I know what I must do. Am I really going to freeze apples? I can't believe this. I think it's like the best food. Freeze apples. The best food for now. Feed apples to a level 3 beetle so that it gives the tamarin 3 HP per apple. We call that a double dip. Okay, honestly, you beat me at my own game here, and I gotta put some respect on your name. Fair enough. We're doing a little triple dip here. You don't see that all that much. So don't buy me yet. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Roll me once. I'll level with you. I think it makes way more sense to take one of these. And we probably should have bought a hawk instead of rolling. I don't have a parallel processing brain right now. I have a singular processing brain. And it's not working out very well. You can see the gears turning. Wait a minute, though. I'll take my draw. NL Squeezers and Juicers. Good-looking team. Obviously, that's a lie, because it drew my team, so it can't be that good. Take one of these real quick. Okay, now's the time. And at the very least, I know this is a weird setup, but at the very least, we can give 1/8 to a unit. That doesn't seem, like, for what we went through, that doesn't seem all that exciting. We were close. But maybe the Tamarind can level and then it'll all be worthwhile. I know, like, we probably should focus on the Peacock or the Flea to make some more space. But I really believe that the Tamarind... Let me put it this way. I'd like to do both. I don't think we can afford a Cucumber. Pippin. I guess I would combine you and just add a Hawk in here and maybe move you up one and then hope to get some chocolate or something. I mean, selling into a Rhino is probably better, but I would sell the Tamarind into a Macaw if we had to. And then you'd be trying to give it like steak or something like that. It's very unfortunate. You're kind of you were the anchor tenant of the squad there. It's all being, I'm sunk, I'm in trouble. What if, sell me, give me a Husky? We need to find a way to stabilize. Chocolate would help out a lot. A second Hawk? Chocolate would have helped out a lot, I guess I should say. Another Husky? I mean, I'm pretty... I think I'm washed. Let's see, though. It looks nice. You got to admit, it looks great. Look at all those buffs. Okay, my only good unit is now dead. But wait a minute. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed the... No. I got one more in me. I forgot. You can do more than 3 matches per video when you lose like this. We will not be losing. We will not be frickin' suck this year. That's beautiful. Okay, we're running the same team pretty often in the early game, but be like an aggressive underdog. I feel like this is a weekly where right now I understand the early game because there's way less data points to have to process. And then in the late game, it is falling apart right now, which is not necessarily non-typical for me. But this, to me, this feels like 2 wins going into round 3. I couldn't have asked for a squad that's much better than this. At the very least, I'm building a moment, but I'm also highly confident we don't lose this one. I'll accept that. And then, yes. Seagull, if you make it to stakes, Seagull can do some incredible work. So let's buy this. I could see what we get off the level. Okay. Let's indeed take a Tamarind. And it's important for me, obviously this squad looks a little strange, but it's important for me. The Seagull needs meat early. We will probably pill an ants to get something else out there. If it hits the Tamarind, we are so back. I don't have to tell you, I'm sure. Okay, their squad is better than mine. They could teach me, but they'll have to charge and I'm not willing to pay. So, sell me first, because you're just detritus. Pill me. Beautiful, we're so back. Give me one of these. Pug me. I said pug me. And it had to be in that order. And then I would take a 2-3 for now. And maybe we'll just move you to the front. It doesn't really matter who's getting the buff here. I really don't want to be buying apples and feeding them to a Tamarind. 3 gold for 1-1, and then if we never get the Tamarind to level 2, it's over, right? Like, it's a real issue. It's a big loss. Woodpecker is getting some crazy econ as well. I would love to have a Woodpecker out there. I'm learning from my opponents now. Probably should have been doing it a while ago. How about this? Might sound crazy. You take the garlic. Even though we're going to sell you, I need to stop the bleeding. You come out here. You're going to be level 3, or level 2. Who cares? But you do have the garlic, so it makes the most sense to do it this way, I think. And then at least the tropical fish has some meat. And I am actually feeling like this could be the stability we've needed in our lives. This could be the father figure we've been missing. They got the tick at the back, and we finally picked up a win. I mean, we won round 1, but that's mostly just shop luck. Oh, baby! Hold on. Hold on. Friend faints, gain a trumpet. I snooze it a bit. I would give that a little snooze. I'll give you one of these. Bananas show up next round. At this point, I would freeze a pill. All of our equipment needs are handled for us. To put a banana on a unit and then pill it so that we can get a monkey scaling our Tamarin. And then you just pivot the Tamarin as soon as you see the nicest shiny thing you've ever seen. Holy cow. Tamarin can go crazy this week. You just need to have the absolute perfect shop under all circumstances. I don't mind the idea of leveling you. I don't care about you leveling. Because you, if I sell a Tamarin into a big rhino or something, having that rhino instantly get to level 2 could go kind of hard. No disrespect to you, but you're gone. So let's do it like this. Obviously, that we're going to be wasting the meat here. That's life. This is fantastic. Selling into a beluga. You got my interest to get an early beluga out there that maybe spits out an octopus. That wouldn't be something I'd be against. Now you should probably be buffing the pug. Yeah, and then roll me once. Banana. Buff the pug and buff the Tamarin. We could keep buffing the Tamarin, like without selling it. I don't know though. I'm feeling like we got something here. We still need a few things to fall into place, but the world's our oyster. Give me a banana. Thank you so much. And then the monkey gets some meat, right? We got to get rid of this seagull, man. It's not, it's no disrespect. It's just not doing anything. Its time has come. And you know what? Let's sell it. Put the beluga out here without the stats. We can always add the stats on another unit. We could even add the stats on like another beluga. Now I'm realizing we should have the Tamarin at the front so it's getting the stats, but that's okay. Because if the Tamarin gets to level 3, we actually get stat multiplication. Okay, that hawk is just horrendous for us. You've done great work. Well done. Well, you soul read me. Position 2. I had my best unit in position 2. It was bad for a multitude of reasons. You should go here. Beluga, just chill for now. And the beluga, we're going to try to get it to level 2 ASAP. Which requires a pug. Thank you so much. My impression of Elvis Presley, thank you. Thank you so much. It's bad. It's not good. It's bad, okay? I basically just bought a grape just for econ, and because, like, the beluga spitting out a unit is better than spitting out nothing, but I look forward to being proven of the edge case where that's not the situation whatsoever. Okay, well, you know, it all fell apart. Level 2 mole, who would have thought? And we are back on lethal. Hook me up here. Level 3 Tamarin. I don't see a compelling reason to not sell into a big rhino, man. Like, that's exactly what we've always wanted. 2642 rhino goes nuts. It goes crazy. I would love to see a pug. That'll work. Now the rhino is also level 2. For round 10, and I think garlic or pineapple would go crazy here. For round 10, I think this is a really strong start. We got to figure out how we're going to eke out hard victories against really strong teams. This feels great, though. I've never felt better than that. But, like, the rhino, when it works, you feel like a genius. When it doesn't work, you're like, I can't believe I could be this stupid. So take garlic for now. A warthog would go insane. I would sell a tropical fish and just put a warthog at the front. The rhino doesn't... I'm not sure if I feel comfortable saying this. I was going to say the rhino doesn't need the scaling that much, but... It'd be nice if you spat out a warthog too, but you're not... I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. And let's just give you a... I mean, listen, I'm actually going to give you a banana, because if the Rhino gets to level 2 naturally, I could pill the Pug and then get double scaling on the Warthog, and then, as you can tell, it's a confusing situation we got here. I'm okay. I'm still okay. I'm still okay. It's not lost on me that the rest of our squad does nothing. It's really just the Rhino. And the Warthog getting a 1-up sucks because it comes back with 1 HP, so the extra stats are not even worth it. Chocolate, it has to go Warthog. Come on. Or Rhino, for that matter, but I think I'm just gonna put it on the Warthog because I already did. Now, +2 attack and +2 health for every 3 attack this friend has. So you're giving 12-12 down the line. It's something. It's certainly not nothing. This feels very nice. It doesn't feel like it's going to be getting any meaner. All right. Now this Beluga is still not doing anything. Hey, don't be rude to the Beluga. Have you forgotten? It spits out a wasp. Pug is relevant, but only just. Pug is now irrelevant. Okay. I think if we could, and we're trying to. I could have you come out. I could get rid of you as a scaler, and have you. I don't need to get rid of you as a scaler. I could have you. White Tiger makes the Beluga spit out a level 2 octopus. And maybe we could then move that closer to the front. Although the Warthog is doing good stuff. Don't get me wrong. What is this? I'm scared. 2 level 2 turkeys is just a frightening image. And I think we were right to be frightened. Oh my god. Oh! I get it. Big turkey means that when you summon the Warthog, it starts pre-statted. Okay, we got 7, and I think this weekly is very, very interesting strategies. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya!